Assalamualaikum students. We shall just wait for someone to join. Maybe other students are going to join, and then we can start up with the chapter with today's lesson. Meanwhile, Alicia, you can go through the previous things. If there is any confusion, you can ask me. Lamia is here as well. Just let others join if they are going to. Okay, Jeet, almost 10 minutes are gone. No one else is going to join. We can start up with the chapter. Yesterday we were discussing about the healing of or the dealing of small wounds, that how the small wounds should be dealt with. Today we're going to start off with the first aid kit. That the first aid kit should be consist of how many things? First aid kit is a necessity for everyone. It should be present at everyone's home, in everyone's car, that in time of need, in any time of need or in any time of difficulty, it should be used properly. So first aid kit should be consist of how many things? Sorry. First aid kit should be consist of every office, factory, home, and school should have an accessible first aid box with the following recommended basic content. That first aid book. First aid book. What is first aid book? In which it is clearly mentioned that how to handle different problems, how to handle different situations, and how to handle how to handle the panic situation. Okay. Second thing, band-aids. Band-aids, plasters, sunny blast, as we do have at homes. We do have these things at homes, in our bags, in our purses. So band-aids or sticky plasters are good for dressing small wounds. They come in all shapes and sizes for fingers, legs, and anywhere else you might get little cuts. Make sure the band-aid is big enough to cover the wound. If not, you should use a dressing instead. Band-aid, sunny blast should be present in the first aid box because these are the best source. This is the best source for the healing of small wounds, but it should be according to the size of the wound. But if it is shorter than the wound, then you should go for a dressing. Elastic bandages. What are elastic bandages? Elastic bandages are good for wrapping sprained joints or making a sling in case of a broken arm. Elastic bandages are basically elasticized bandages that are most commonly used for broken arms to making slings. Slings, if you know what are slings? Slings are the bandage are make slings are basically made to hold the arm, the broken arm, at one place. You must have seen a number of people with the slings. If they have broken arms, so they wrap the broken arm with that elastic bandage, and then it is around the neck to keep the broken arm in its place. Gauze and adhesive tape, adhesive tapes, the sticky tapes. Pads and rolls are cloth pads that are placed directly on a wound to protect and control bleeding. For large cuts and scrapes, you will need adhesive tape to keep the gauze in place. That if you have a wound or a cut and you have put an alcohol pad or some medicine gauze on the wound and you need to keep it placed, so you use sticky tapes, adhesive tapes to use to keep that gauze in place. In an emergency, a clean cloth, hand towel, a t-shirt can be used to cover the wound as well, as we discussed yesterday, that the people who are allergic of adhesive tapes, adhesive materials, they can use the other bandages for that purpose. And if the bandages are not available, even you people can use any clean cloth, clean towel, or any t-shirt can be used for that purpose. Number 5, antiseptic wipes, alcohol swabs, or cotton wool. Cotton wool or antiseptic wipes are basically used to clean the wounds around the surface around the wounds in care to avoid the germs to enter the space. Safety pins and tweezers. Safety pins and tweezers for if you people are not using the adhesive tape, safety pins and tweezers are basically used to keep the bandage at its place. To keep the bandage at its place, you use the safety pins or tweezers. Scissors. A pair of scissors is needed to cut the tape or the gauze, and scissors is also required for the for cutting the different materials. Latex gloves. Latex gloves are basically the gloves we are using commonly these days, specifically in the days of Corona. The gloves are most commonly in use. Initially, these were used in first aid kit. This is a good special idea, that especially if you are dealing with the body fluids from a stranger, that even if you are dealing with a stranger body or the stranger is bleeding, that you should not get the germs, and even not the germs from your hands transferred being transferred to be should be transferred to the person's body. So to avoid that transformation, you need latex gloves. Calamine lotion is used for soothing sunburns or stings. Calamine lotion is basically used for the you should have that if there is sunburn or something has stings. Stings means that a bee has stung you or all these things. So you even it releases the itching process as well. If you have itching due to some diseases, so it relaxes the person's itching as well. The next thing is the clinical thermometer. Why is the clinical thermometer required? If you feel that the person is having the body temperature of the person is increasing, so to measure that temperature, you need to have a clinical thermometer in your first aid kit. Then we have analgesic tablets. Analgesic tablets, these are basically aspirins or Panadol painkillers. That in case of extreme pain, you can give this tablet for the to the person as in case of emergency for reducing the pain. This is done. The chapter is over. Now, come to this page, vocabulary exercise A. Many fields have a specialized vocabulary. Identify specialized vocabulary related to the medical field in the text. Vocabulary exercise A, B, and C is your homework. Vocabulary exercise A, B, and C is your homework. Let's do the reading comprehension exercise A right now. If blood spurts or continues flowing after continuous pressure, do first aid, apply gentle pressure with a clean cloth, or seek medical assistance. Wake up. That's good, Alicia. Option C. Thorough cleaning reduces the risk of infection and tetanus, allergy, or rash. Option A, that's good. Infection and tetanus. If a and dash appears, stop using the ointment. Infection, rash, or allergy. Be quick. If a rash appears, option B, that's good, Alicia. Change the dressing at least weekly, twice a day, or daily. Option C, daily, that's good. Band-aids or sticky plasters are good for dressing small wounds, burns, fractures. Good, Lamya. Option A. I think it's enough for today. If you have any confusion, you can ask me. Any confusion in the chapter, go through the chapter once, and if you find anything confusing, you can ask me right now, beta. Just go through the chapter once. Be quick. Take 2 minutes for that. No confusion, students. Okay, that vocabulary exercise A, B, and C is your homework. Tomorrow, inshallah, we will do our comprehension questions, reading comprehension questions, inshallah. Then that's all for today. Take care of yourself. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Allah Hafiz.